Okay, good morning everyone. May I request every one of you to stand up and Biscaino, please lead the prayer. Amen. Before you take your seat, kindly pick up some pieces of paper under your chair and you may now take your seat. But first, let us check your attendance. Is anyone absent today? Okay, none. But now, let us first discuss our classroom rules. May I request everyone to read our classroom rules? Okay, enable for you to understand, let me first discuss our classroom rules to further and deepen your knowledge while we are discussing. Classroom rules first is be respectful. Listen when teacher is still talking in front. Avoid distraction in chatting with your seatmate. Raise your right hand when you want to answer or ask. Cooperate and enjoy the learning activity. Be respectful, of course. Respecting someone is better because respect begins with respect. That is why we should respect our teacher when he or she is talking in front of you, especially your classmate that is giving their answer. Listen when teacher is still talking in front. So this is what I've said to you, that you have to be respectful when your teacher is still talking or discussing in front of you. Avoid distractions and chatting with your seatmates. So what are the distractions? So those are cell phones, murmuring, chatting with your seatmates. Next is raise your right hand when you want to answer or ask. Of course, if you have queries or clarification regarding the discussion, you may raise your right hand and don't answer in chorus. Next is cooperate and enjoy the learning activities. Of course, in discussing, students are expected to enjoy learning because learning is fun. But first, before moving forward to our formal discussion, let us first have our review. Now, class, what did we discuss last time? Yes, we discussed about active and passive voice. What do you understand about active and passive voice? Yes, Miss Emmeline. Yes, active and passive voice. When we say active, this is actually tells us that someone does the action, while the passive, it tells us about the action has been done to them. So, for example, Sarah finished the homework. That is an active voice, while the passive voice tells us that, for example, if we put it in the opposite side, and if we convert it into passive voice, it goes like this: the homework was done by Sarah. So that is passive voice. Now, I think you have already understand clearly about the active and passive voice. Now, let's proceed to our activity. Are you all excited? Yes, of course you are excited. I think you are very energetic today. Now I have here a picture. Now my question, I want you to analyze it well, and after that you have to answer my questions. Now here is the picture. Okay, I think you are done in analyzing the picture. Now I will call someone to answer the question. Okay, may I call Miss Bracamonte? So Miss Bracamonte, what can you see in the picture? Yes, there are several pictures with different text on it. Now, do you think that each Each picture represent different meaning. May I call Miss Mr. Potes? Okay, each picture has different meaning because they have their own purpose. Now, the next question is, what type or what kind of picture is it? May I call Miss Florentino? Okay, this, thank you very much. So, this picture class is, yes, it is to inform the people regardless of their jobs and their duties. This will serve as an information to let the people know about something. So that is the picture. Now, the next question is, do you think that the texts are reliable? Do you think all the texts shown in this picture are reliable? Yes. Miss, what is your name? Oh, yes, Miss Rico. Okay, no. Why do you say so? Yes, because your answer is correct. Yes, this picture is actually all of not all of them are all reliable, so you have to remember, class, that there are also informations that are reliable and not reliable until there is a evidence, or it is proven that it is factual and useful in spreading to the other people. So that is the picture is all about. Do you understand? Yes, okay. Now let's proceed to another activity. Are you excited again? Yes, of course you are excited because I can see that you're very energetic today. What is there any inspirations that you have in this day? Yes, okay, I guess each one of us has its own motivation and inspiration. Now here another picture. Now I want you again to analyze it well, and I want you to understand what is written on the picture, or what is the text is all about. Okay, may I call Alejandro, Mr. Alejandro? Now, Mr. Alejandro, the same question, the first picture. What do you see in the picture? Yes, you see yes, you see a person holding vaccine. Yes. Now, what do you think is the picture trying to convey? I want I want Miss Kalang to answer. What do you think is this picture is trying to convey? Yes, it is. Yes, the picture is trying to convey that the anti-COVID vaccine can recover us from the health crisis. Yes, the picture but tells us that. But the question is it factual? Is it useful? Um, is it supported by evidence that vaccine is the only cure or the only solutions to cure our health crisis? The following question is, does the picture shows negativity? May I call Miss Montibon? Yes, for you, yes, it is. Why do you think so? Okay, so you all have different perspectives. So some say that it is negative, some says it is positive. This picture class is actually shows negative or positive until it is proven or has evidences that the vaccine is only the cure or solution to solving our health crisis. Now, the next question is, Does the text provide useful information? May I call K? For you, yes, because it let us, yes, very good. Because this information let us know that the anti-COVID vaccine can recover us from the health crisis. So that is actually said or picturized in the picture. Now, do you think that this picture plays a significant role in the society? May I call Miss Heralia? Yes, yes, very good. So this picture shows significance in the rule of society since, yes, just like what Miss Iral said, since it is part of informations that let us know that the vaccine is the only cure or solution to our health problem, and it helps us to be updated in the day-to-day information. So that is how this picture tells us about. It tells us whether this picture is useful to the people or is it useful to the people who are trying to spread this information. And and there are, yes, yes, okay, yes, we have different, just like what I've said earlier, we have different perspective in understanding and analyzing this kind of picture. Yes, all of your answers are correct, but we will know the true meaning of it until we have discuss it. Now, class, what do you think is our topic for today? Since we have discussed about information, what do you think is information connected? Just like what I've said earlier, in your based on your understanding, analyzing, um, what is the connection of our activity to our topic? So, what do you think is our topic for today, class? Okay, some of you said information factuality. Some of you said that factual use of information, information literacy, information media. What else? It is closer classed. Okay, very good. Miss, what is your name? Oh, yes, Miss Marcaban. So, our topic for today is all about fact versus opinion. But before that, let us first read our learning objectives. May I request everyone to read our learning objectives? Okay, so these learning objectives will be our basis in able to attain our outcome or our result for our entire discussion. Let's proceed. Now, class, in your own understanding, in your own definition, in your own meaning, what is fact? Okay, okay, what else? Yes, fact, it is truthful, it is useful. Okay, fact. Okay, very good. So, fact is actually um, a text that fact is a statement that is consistent with reality or can be proven with evidence. So there is an evidence because fact provides evidence. It is a statement that is real or true, or a thing that can be shown to be real or true. A fact is something that has really happened or is actually the case. The usual task for a statement a fact is whether it can be seen to be true. Yes, fact is a statement that is proven. For example, in the scientists, diba, their invention had been proven to be useful or factual to the society or environment. Just like when you said, Jose Rizal is our national hero. So, that word national hero is proven because who is our national hero? Yes, Rizal, because it has been proven that Rizal is our national hero. Now, for the example of the fact, there are actually five examples. First example for the fact is the sun rises in the east. Now, why do you think that this sentence is a fact? Yes, because of the word east. Now, it is proven that sun rises in the east. You can read it in several articles. The Philippine president is Rodrigo R. Duterte. Yes, we all know that our previous or our former president, Philippine president, is Rodrigo Roa Duterte. So it has been proven, and we can see it in reality also. The troposphere is the bottom layer of the atmosphere where cloud, rain, snow, and other weather phenomena occur. So this statement is actually also part of the fact because it shows different evidences and articles from a different authors or journalists. Next is Manila is the capital city of the Philippines. Of course, we all know that the capital city of the Philippines is Manila. So that is a fact. So because we already know Manila is the capital city of the Philippines. Next is Dr. Jose P. Rizal is our national hero. So this is what I have example earlier, and it is considered a fact because we have learned and we all know that our national hero is Dr. Jose Rizal. Next, aside from the fact, there could always be what? Yes, opinion. Now, class, based on your understanding what is opinion. Yes, thank you very much. To know that and to further expand your answer, let us know what is opinion. So, opinion is a personal judgment. It is an expression of someone's view or belief that is not demonstrable as fact. Opinions can provide useful information, but they should be supported by evidence. So, of course, we all know that opinion is our views or beliefs that is not demonstrated as fact. It should, if we want our opinion to be fact, it should include evidences that will prove that our views or beliefs are useful. Although opinions can be also one of the useful information, but there could always be people that need evidences in order to believe something. So that is opinion. So again, opinion is our personal judgment. And example of opinion, first is the salad is sweeter than the jelly. So this is our own perspective, diba? If we tried salad, then we have our different taste in tasting a salad. That is why we can compare salad to a jelly. Next is her fashion style is on trend. So this is actually one of our views in someone's fashion style and wearing different clothes. And third is many lower income families of the barrio manage to maintain a comfortable standard of living through the communal action of family members who contribute their wages to the head of the family. So this is actually also one of the views of someone about the lower income of each family receives. Next is I think dancing Zumba is better than jogging. So it proves that this is actual opinion because of the word I think. So it here the someone's view thinks that Zumba is better than jogging. So it is our own views or perspective, our own personal judgment. And lastly, in my perspective, buying a brand new car using a credit card is not practical these days. So there's also ways or technique enabled to know that this statement is opinion? We will know that in our next slide. So next, so here, listen carefully. So here are examples of signal words used in determining facts and opinion. Okay, from the other side, you can see that there is a fact, and on the other side, you can see that there is opinion. So fact, so these are the new example is the new study confirms. So this is actually the bold, the letters that is being bold is actually called the signaled words, which is this this confirms, or this is a technique. This is like what I've said earlier, that there is a technique in knowing that the statement is fact or opinion. So first is the new study confirms. So the bold and the letter that is being bold is a signal word. So the new study confirms. So because of the word confirms that is being bold, it is actually known as a fact because it provides evidences or support to your statement. Second is medical experts have recently discovered. So discovered is actually one of the signal words for fact. Third is according to the result of the clinical trials. So here there is according. So according is one also of the signal words which supports your statements or give evidences about your statement. Lastly, the doctors demonstrated. So there is also an evidence or support in this last part, which is the signal words demonstrated. So that is the signal words under the fact, while opinion, the signal words for opinion is for example number one. They claim that. So the claim, the bold letter here is claim. So this is actually an opinion, your own perspective views or view in life. They claim. So this is actually personal judgment. So next is it is the teacher's view that. So there is keywords or the signal words. If you put teacher's view, so it is the teacher's view or someone's view. So that is opinion. The debater argues that. So the debaters argue. So of course, if you argue, you have different perspective. You have different personal judgment. You have different ways of proving something that is actually your own um, perspectives, or views in life. And lastly, many people suspect that. So many people suspect that is the key sentence in knowing also the opinion, but the signal word there is suspect. So so those are the signal words for fact and opinion. Okay, I guess that is all for our discussions about fact versus opinion. Now, let's have a review first. So, what is fact and opinion? Can you distinguish the two? Yes, very good. So, fact is actually a statement that requires evidences or supporting resources. While the opinion, yes, it is the personal judgments or views or beliefs that that also that also is very useful, but it cannot be always useful if there is no evidences like the fact. Yes, and what are those key signal words? Can you name some? Okay, there are according to. For the fact, can you name some of the signal words of the fact under the fact? Yes, there are. Yes, okay, there are according to, um, based on the article. Yes, and for the opinion, can you name some? Yes, they suspect, they argue. Yes, thank you. So I guess you have really understand what is the difference between fact and opinion. And now let us have our exercise. Now may I call someone, okay? Since you have raised your hand, you can answer the first. I think Anahaw will be the next national flowers. Okay, your answer is okay. Opinion. Why do you think so? Yes, because of the signal words. I think. Next is there are three stars in the Philippine flag that represent Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Is it fact or opinion? Okay, it is fact because we all know that the three star in the flag, the Philippine flag represent what? Okay, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Next is if mobile games were not developed, the children nowadays will be more focused on their studies. Why do you think so? Is it fact or opinion? Okay, some of you say fact, some of you say opinion. So yes, the correct answer is opinion because of the signal word if. So this is someone else's views in regards to mobile games. Next is if Esco Moreno can maintain his good standing as the city mayor of Manila, he will be the next president of the Philippines. Is it fact or opinion? Okay, very good. You're so very active today. It is actually an opinion because of the signal word if. And lastly, let's proceed. According to the news weather, there will be unexpected rain tomorrow. Why do you think so? Is it fact or opinion? Yes, it is fact because. Why do you think so? Yes, because of the word or the signal word according. Yes, so of course you have really learned our discussions or you really understand our discussion. Now I guess you are ready for our activity. So justify me. So I want the direction is read the text carefully, try to note down at least one statement of fact and opinion, state your reasons for identifying the statement as fact or opinion. So class, you can read the given text here and you can write at least 1 to 2 statements and write your reason why is it a fact and opinion. Okay, we're done. Thank you very much and I will check this later on. But now let's proceed to our activity 2. Now for activity 2, make a stand. And I want you to watch the video entitled What Does Education Mean to You and determine whether it is a fact or opinion and why. I will just send you the link and you have to watch it carefully and you have to understand it carefully. And you may write your answer in one sheet of paper. You can send it to me later on. Okay? Okay. Yes, you have finished watching, finished making the activity 2. Excuse me. Oh, if I forgot, so this actually the rubrics for activity 2. Since you will pass it later and you can still revise your work since I have forgotten giving the rubrics. Next, let's proceed to our quiz time. So our quiz class is fact versus opinion. This is actually a multiple choice only, and I will send the link to you in the RGC. So you can start answering now. Okay. Yes, I can see most of you have got the correct answer. Some of you had 1 or 2 mistakes. Yes, what happened? Okay, is everyone already done? Okay. Now let's proceed to our essay time. So the direction is create an essay regarding COVID-19 using the signal words for fact and opinion. It should be in a form of document type. So later on, before 9, I guess before 9, you will send all your activity and in a file. I want it all of your activity. I want it all in a file, and you can send it to me later on before 9. So I guess that is all. And for your assignment, I want you to research in advance about opinion marking signals. Okay, that will be all. Thank you. Goodbye, class. Okay, goodbye. Take care of yourself.